Ever heard of George Müller? He ran orphanages in the 1800s, and here's the crazy part. He never asked anyone for money. Not once. He wasn't a wealthy businessman, a politician, or even a celebrity. He was simply a man who loved God and who truly believed that prayer could move mountains. George dedicated his life to caring for thousands of orphans in England. But here's the crazy thing. He never once asked anyone for money. Not a letter, not a fundraiser, not a single appeal. Instead, he took every need straight to God in prayer. One morning, George woke up to a crisis. There was no food for the children. No bread, no milk, nothing. But instead of panicking, he prayed, "Lord, you know the need. I trust you to provide." Minutes later, there was a knock at the door. A local baker stood there with fresh bread, explaining that God had woken him up in the night with the urge to bake for the orphanage. Then almost immediately after, the milkman's cart broke down right outside the orphanage. His milk would spoil if he didn't give it away, so he gave it to the children. That's how the day began, and with a miracle. You might be thinking, well, that was back then, but life today is different. But God hasn't changed. He is still the same provider, the same miracle worker, the same Father who knows your needs before you even speak them. Maybe you're facing bills you can't pay. Maybe you don't know how the rent is going to come through. Maybe you've been working hard, but the numbers just don't add up. Friend, if you have enough faith to pray and believe, you can ask God for provision and expect Him to move in ways you could never imagine. George Müller's story isn't just a piece of history. It's a living testimony of what God can do when you dare to trust Him. So today, why not bring your need before Him? Lay it at His feet. Speak it out in faith. And then, watch what He will do. Because miracles aren't just for the past. They're for right now. For you. If He could feed hundreds of orphans without a single fundraising letter, He can take care of you. All it takes is faith. If you like stories like this, then follow or subscribe for more.